Hey, good morning. Chuck here with Apple Drains in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today I'd like to show you how a field tile system actually works. This is what people call a French drain today. Understanding a French drain is really simple. Here's an example of how field tile was used as a French drain back in the 1930s, 1940s, 50s, 60s, 70s. These systems are still in place today. Gravel surrounds these pipes. There is no geofabric over top of them. They are laid in the ground and they still work today.
So back in the old day, they used to use concrete or ceramic tiles, and these are 1 foot long. You can see these are old ones I pulled out of an old footer tile around the basement. Let me bring you a close-up. You can see they're just concrete pipes, and what they did was they just butted together down in the trench. As water floods up through the trench, enters that seam, and then of course it comes out the pipe and is carried away. I can remember the first time I came across field tiles was cleaning an old septic tank drain field. I dug it up. This was back in the 70s, and I saw these pipes, and I thought, oh great, I found the pipe. I exposed the pipe and found that they were just 1 foot sections. Made it very difficult to clean because if these are offset, the cable could come out that hole as you try to clean it. So a great system years ago, still works today in many homes around the country down in the basement, the footer tiles, or in an old farm field like this. These things work great to take away water. Let's lay one out, take a look. Down in the trench, this is what it looks like. They simply laid these flat, and then the next one sat right beside it, and they just butt together. And they ran these all the way through their system, and they work just like today's gravel perforated pipe. So basically, you could put soil over it. Of course, they learned to put some type of aggregate, underneath and on the top to help that water flood up and into the pipe. And it really works great. Let's go ahead and pour some gravel over this so you can see how well it actually works. I'm going to lay one more tile back here. Then just gravel by the bag. And I'm just going to add the water, right here so that you can see what happens. A lot of the water is going to come through the gravel, so here's our simulated rainfall. And I'm just going to stick it down in the gravel so I can come over on the camera and zoom in on that for you. Oh yeah, you can see that water come right through that pipe. Let's zoom in on it. Can you see that? It's coming right through that pipe. Let's take the GoPro over there and take a look from the inside. You can see it just comes through those seams in the pipe. Water floods up and comes right into the trench. Works really well.
So again, French drains, they really are a basic system, and your job as the contractor for yourself is to make sure that the line runs downhill. That takes the labor, and that's why it's costly when you call a contractor. You're basically paying for that labor. Parts and material are not that expensive, but it is difficult digging in clay, especially here in North Carolina, South Carolina, all through the Midwest. On the West Coast, it's the same thing. You can have a clay base, or you could have a sand base. You could have a rock base. This is what your job is as the contractor for yourself, is to make your system run downhill.
We've got plenty of fall as it comes out there, but we still need to drain the area. So as you're digging, you can see here's one shovel deep, but we've got to go much, much deeper. So you come back through, pull it out. Remember to work backwards. You'll also notice that I've got all the dirt on the same side of the trench. Try to keep your area clean. There's a lot of cleanup when you put it all back together, especially when you're digging through sod. You could put tarps out. We found it's easier just to rake it all back as long as you get it done in one day. After you dig back a few feet, the rock's down there. After you dig back a few feet, sink your shovel in, use your body weight. Just push against it. Scrape it up, lift it out. Now we're at the proper depth. But it's actually 2 shovels deep. 2 times I've been through here. You can see I'm just scraping it out. So we'll continue digging this out, then we'll bring in our materials, we'll lay it out here, put the hose on it, we'll see if these systems actually work. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.